MicroLaunch is a website that gives you access to the best world-class startups that are being launched every day. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. So I'm going to dive right into this here, and I kind of see this as a slightly more niche version of Product Hunt, but also it's a bit more extensive, I have to say, in a few ways. So we've got some top deals here of different sort of AI startups. Zapno looks like one that basically stops your cold prospects from just ignoring you. So it's saying it turns cold prospect domain into a personalized co-branded microsite in under a minute. Instead of reading a wall of cold email text, your prospect opens a page built about them. Very cool. I've been seeing this happen a bit more often, I have to say. So you essentially just like add in information about that prospect, and when you send them an email, I believe in a newsletter, and they go onto that site, it's actually got their name on it, which I think is pretty cool. In any case, we can see what's the product of the day. You can take a look at this list here of what are the top sort of startups, and I noticed I've had a few more investors sort of watching my channel, so I thought it would be interesting to also showcase platforms like this that I use. Of course, there are a whole load of platforms that I use that I actually haven't actually shared on this platform, on YouTube or LinkedIn or wherever you happen to be watching this. But yeah, in any case, I do think it's still worth checking this out. Not necessarily because you may want to invest in one of them, but also just seeing what sort of startups are being made in, like, let's say your field or your sector of work. Could be an interesting way to figure out what sort of I'm actually pleased to announce I've launched one of my first digital products, which is a 7-day prompting ebook. I've called it Perfecting Prompts, and it's essentially a 7-day crash course on how you can improve your prompting so that you can supercharge your productivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Perfecting Prompts below. I put in a lot of work into it, and in there I actually include some frameworks that I teach to global corporations. Definitely check it out. Workflows you can start creating. Maybe you can create a simpler version, and then maybe you can create a workflow that's a simpler version of a startup, and basically use that to save yourself some time, energy, attention, or money in whatever sort of business or whatever corporation you're working in. So yeah, definitely check out MicroLaunch if you think it would be good for you.